certainly was in the right.
I guess he was cruising for cruising.
I don't know, I was really drunk at the time. He just told me it was a guy plugged into number 2. He was asking why he wasn't coming up on 3011. So after I yelling and screaming and telling him why.
Oh, when it all,
Yeah.
all falls down.
This the real one, baby.
I'm telling you,
Chi-town stand up.
Oh, when it
Southside, Southside. We gon' set this party off right.
I'm telling you,
West side. We gon' set this party off right. Man, I promise. She's so self-conscious. She has no idea what she doing in college. That major that she majored in don't make no money, but she won't drop out. Her parents will look at her funny. Now, tell me that ain't insecure. The concept of school seems so secure. Sophomore 3 years, ain't picked a career. She like, fuck it, I'll just stay down her and do it. Cause that's enough money to buy her a few pairs of new ears. Cause her baby daddy don't really care. She's so precious with the peer pressure. Couldn't afford a car, so she named her daughter Alexis. She had hair so long that it looked like weave. Then she cut it all off, now she look like Eve. And she be dealing with some issues that you can't believe. Single black female addicted to retail and well. And when it falls down, who you gonna call now? Come on, come on. And when it all falls down, man, I promise. I'm so self-conscious. That's why you always see me with at least one of my watches. Rollies and posses that drove me crazy. I can't even pronounce nothing.
What up?
Past that for Stacey. Then I spent $400 on this. Just to be like, nigga, you ain't up on this. And I can't even go to the grocery store without some ones that's clean and a shirt with a team. Scene, we live in the American dream. But the people highest up got the lowest self-esteem. The prettiest people do the ugliest things. For the road to riches and diamond rings. Shine because they hate us. Floss because they the greatest. We tryna buy back our 40 acres. And for that paper, look how low we'll stoop. Even if you in a bench, you still a nigga in a coupe. Come on, come on. And when it falls down, who you gon' call now? Come on, come on.
There we go. For some reason, the scene wasn't set up properly. The camera's tilted as well. I think the monitor's actually tilted. Something is off about that. And I can't put my finger on what. It's gonna have to do. What up, everyone? Jesus, fuck me. Oh my god. What up, everyone? Ryan K, Godzilla, Snow Piggy. What is going on? And Mike as well. Doing House of the Holy today. Was meant to be uploading that Simon and Garfunkel video. But oh boy, is that reaction boring. And I didn't want to just put it out for the sake of having a video out. It just didn't feel like, you know. A lot of times I will just put out, turn something into a video just for the sake of it. But man, that reaction, it's just not fun to watch. I was kind of boring. So I decided we're doing House of the Holy today instead. We're doing our first Zeppelin album that's not broken up by another album. How's it going, everyone? DHD Bling, Clicky, Dawson. Yeah, doing House of the Holy today. Let me put my phone on charge real quick. You're in a parody band now? Nice. Nice. Sounds fun. There you go, phone is on charge. Zeppelin always give me something to talk about. This seems to be one of their more divisive releases as well. Lots of people like this one, but well, I say divisive. Fantano doesn't like this one. I've seen his Zeppelin tier list, and he put this one in C tier. Which means this is probably about in the 5-6 out of 10 range for him. Which is interesting because this is one of their up there with their best received releases. 87 critic and an 83 user. You know, that's better than Zeppelin 3. So I'm interested about this one. I'm interested. Who knows? Maybe this is just a Fantano L. I've heard Over the Hills and Far Away. I think that's the only one I've heard on here. I might have heard Diamaker, but besides that, I think Over the Hills and Far Away is the only one I've heard. The Meat Chewers. That's actually kind of a perfect parody band name. It's kind of fire. Anyway, I'm going to hit record. I'm going to do the intro, and we're going to get started. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Human Reviews channel, and today we are listening to Led Zeppelin's Houses of the Holy. Alright, you are already, it's not even, I've just hit start recording and you're already fucking getting started. Fuck it. There we go, hide user on this channel. Instead of timeout, you could just get fucking banished to the Shadow Realm. So we're doing the rest of the Discord today? No. I did not say that. Fuck it, I'm doing the intro again. That fucking guy fucking spamming in the chat distracted me. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Human Reviews channel, and today we're continuing the Led Zeppelin series. We are now on Houses of the Holy. We are now less than 2 weeks away from Christmas, by the way, as of when I'm filming this, so the Santa hat is going to be a thing for the next 2 weeks. We're not doing the rest of the discography today, Jesus. So yeah, expect a Santa hat for the next, like, I don't know, 3-4 reactions, maybe 5, I don't know how many. Yeah, Houses of the Holy. This one is an interesting one. This is a well-received album, you know, same as the vast majority of their first albums, but Anthony Fantano, has this album in the C tier on his Led Zeppelin, fucking... What the fuck are you doing, dude? Jesus Christ, what's the point? You're just distracting me. Fuck off. Fuck, what was I saying? Whatever. This one's an interesting one. This is obviously a well-received album, just like the majority of their first albums, you know, up to Physical Graffiti. But Anthony Fantano, okay, the person whose clone I am a clone of, has this album in the C tier on his Led Zeppelin tier list, which is interesting. I thought that he had, like, all of their earliest albums, like, all up to Physical Graffiti in, like, A or higher on that list, but I recently rewatched it and saw he put this one in the C tier. So I'm kind of interested going into this one. I'm interested to see what he doesn't see in it. Just fuck off, dude. Anyway, this album came out in 1973, 8 tracks, 40 minutes, literally in line with all of their first handful of albums besides, was it Zeppelin 3 that was 10 tracks? Yeah. I am just going to get straight into this. Track 1, song remains the same. Their first experiments with funk, huh? Oh, shit. Is the PC having issues? Hold on a sec. I think it might be my internet. Hold on, I think my Wi-Fi is having some problems right now. Having fucking this just utter cunt spamming in the chat. And I've got Wi-Fi issues on top of that. This is going smoothly already. Lag for a sec. Exactly. Max is to blame for this, okay? Any problems, Max is to blame.
Sing along.
This is looking to be my least favorite opener on any Zeppelin album up to this point. This song is good, but it kind of lacks the immediacy that I think all of their openers to their other albums have. Where every other album has had like such like crazy impactful opening statements, like particularly Zeppelin 3 starts off with like Immigrant Song. This song just kind of feels like it's a good track, but it doesn't feel like it is leaving that much of an impact right now. It's just sort of like, yeah, the song's solid, but I don't know, there's nothing that's really gripping me up to this point. I just realised I got this on Top Chat, not Live Chat, whoopsies. Yeah, everything yesterday was good. It wasn't anything bad. I had to go. Nice halftime here. That's pretty cool. I'm liking these cleaner guitar tones as well. Adding some nice variety to the sound here. The Ocean. The Ocean's the closer, damn. I really, honestly don't like what they're doing with the vocals on this song. Like, I think that the vocals here are so awkward. The layering doesn't, like, feel like it matches the tone of the song at all. And it's also Robert Plant's performance just... As much as I've praised him for being, like, a very over-the-top performer, this feels like it's pushing it a little bit. This feels like it's maybe leaning into it a little bit too much, and it kind of just feels like the song loses any... I don't know, it loses any sense of seriousness. The song's okay. It's just, you know, having the context of the previous 4 albums and how strong every single one of them opens... And then just having a song like this that just, I don't know, doesn't really leave any impression. Plant's voice also changed due to chord surgery. They were trying to find the right balance for it. Damn, that's really affected this so strongly. That is, damn. So we don't like about physical graffiti, the vocal mixing is terrible. You like the song a lot, but that's how you feel? Yeah, I don't know. This one just isn't really leaving that much of an impression, I guess. It just feels like a weaker version of what they've done on the previous albums, doing like, trying to do cool stuff with the vocals, trying to have this very up-tempo, fast-paced opener. But it just doesn't feel like it's done anywhere near as strong. And it's difficult not to compare to previous albums, especially since we've just had Zeppelin 4, which is easily, without a shadow of a doubt, the best in their discography up to this point. Like, I think that album's nearly perfect. Go into this. Wait, does it? Wait. I don't know. The new PC's been having it. I think it's just because I've only got one fan in it right now. I'm gonna be getting another fan, another like a whole different like cooling system put in it tomorrow, by Max. I think tomorrow at least. So the PC, any like performance issues when it comes to streaming will be like goodbye tomorrow. Yeah, I'm feeling. I'd still give that song a flat 7. I think the positives do strongly outweigh the negatives. I love the instrumental on this track. I think that there are some cool like writing moments throughout this song as well. And for the most part, I do find it to be an enjoyable experience. And when listening front to back, I definitely wouldn't skip it. But I would never come back to this song on its own, especially in comparison to, say, like an Immigrant Song or other openers in their back catalogue up to this point. So yeah, it gets a flat 7 for me. Still a good song, not bad by any means, but just a couple of things that hold it back from me returning to the song individually. Unfortunately. Up next, The Rain Song. 7.5 minutes. Alright. Zeppelin 5, yeah. Maybe this album's gonna be a 0 out of 10. Nah, it won't. I don't know, that song kind of feels like, I don't know, it feels like them trying to find their footing on a new album, I guess. But just not doing it as well. Maybe they'll pick it up on later tracks.
It is the springtime of my love. The second season I am to know. You are the sunlight in my growing. So little warmth I've felt before. It isn't hard to feel me glow.
It's one of the best.
I watched the fire that grew so low.
Very pretty intro. Whoa. Okay. I fucking love what they're doing with the strings here. It literally sounds like an old record player. It sounds like a vinyl being played on a really old record player. That sounds so fucking cool. Wait, it's a mellotron? Is it? It sounds like a really shittily recorded string arrangement. And I mean shittily recorded in a good way, by the way. George Harrison challenged him to do a ballad, huh? Might be what makes it sound older? Maybe, yeah. Damn, the guitar tones on this one as well are fucking incredible. Really? Harrison hated the first album. The first album's definitely not their strongest. But I don't know. Oh, it's John Paul Jones on the middle track, okay.
It is the summer of my smile. Flee from me. Keep
Damn, playing with the brushes. It's so weird to hear John Bonham, who, like, yes, I'm so used to hearing his drums just being like this commanding, big, larger-than-life presence on a song, and then having him just playing the brushes on this one. It's a nice change of pace.
only with your eyes. It is to you I give this tune. Ain't so hard to recognize, oh. These things are clear to all from time to time. Ooh.
No, I guess that's just overdubs with him playing with actual sticks there. I did see that, yeah, the song is on Physical Graffiti, which is very interesting. I don't think it's quite 10 out of 10. It's cruising in like the 9 range for me right now. Whoa. Holy shit. What a great build. Oh, with a full orchestra? Yeah, this would go crazy with a full orchestra, yeah. I got mute notifications on my phone. I forgot to do that. Whoopsies. There we go. Holy shit, it's just spamming me with notification. Okay. Favorite Zeppelin song? Up to this point, I'm not sure. I don't think I have a definitive favorite up to this point. Nice. Great step up from the first song. I honestly think this could have been the opener. Genuinely. The way the song starts, it sounds like a book opening. The song remains the same. Honestly, with the context of Now Hearing the Rain song, the song remains the same. Doesn't make any sense as an opener. Huh. Okay. Interesting track placement, I guess. I still think Song Remains the Same is good, but why is it the opener? Honestly, I think he could have had these two songs switched around. This would be a fucking crazy statement to start this album off on, especially considering how fast-paced most of their opening, all of their opening songs are on previous albums, how big and bombastic they are. Having one like this that's more of like a powerful ballad to sort of feel like it's just like fucking breaking down, breaking the door down, I guess, if that makes sense, to start the album. I don't know. I'm using stupid fucking analogies. Basically, this song should have been the opener, in my opinion. This is a solid to high 9 for me, like a 9.6, 9.7. This is fucking fantastic. Not my absolute favorite song by them or anything like that, but this is just an insanely powerful, gorgeously arranged ballad with some absolutely stunning writing. The vocals are a big step up on this one as well. I like that the band are sort of restraining themselves a lot. Again, particularly John Bonham choosing to use brushes on this song, having a much more subtle, I guess, laid-back drum sound. Someone is driving a motorbike outside. They used to play The Song Remains the Same and the Rain song one after the other live. Interesting. Go one after the other live. That's interesting placement for a live set. I will say that I guess the thing that holds it back is, again, the context of this coming after The Song Remains the Same. I think the songs back-to-back in that order don't work, and I do think it genuinely does hurt this song a little bit, because it does kind of feel like just a complete fucking gear shift out of nowhere. But all in all, I still think it's a great song. The songs are breaking up too, are they? Is that happening for anyone else? Is the stream choppy for anyone else? Hold on. I'm like just looking back right now. It seems to be alright for me. Not for you? Yeah, it seems to be alright for me. Maybe try resetting the stream, that might help. Just like refresh the page, that might fix it. Yeah. Where's Obi? He's at the old house still. You guys, I don't think you guys understand. He doesn't just live at the old house by himself, okay? Yeah, there is still someone who lives there. We're just waiting until we're all set up here to get the cat here. Think it works really well live? Maybe a live performance of the two songs back to back might work a bit better, yeah. But I guess album context, just the way they are in these studio recordings, they just don't make much sense back to back. Still a great song though. I think that song's damn near perfect, honestly. No, not the new Tenants. Not the new. Oh my! I'm not lore dumping on this stream. Okay, well, I can lore dump tomorrow. Okay, I'll lore dump tomorrow. Remind me about it. I will lore dump tomorrow. There's no problems you're having? Yeah, that's what I meant. Up next, we have Over the Hills and Far Away. Again, I said I'm gonna lore dump tomorrow. I'm not doing it on this stream because I'm recording, and I'm not fucking pausing the recording for lore dump. Isn't this a nursery rhyme? Is it? I'm not too sure.
Hey lady, got the love I need. Maybe more than enough. Oh darling, 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 walk a while with me. Oh, you got so
No, it will not involve
much,
swans.
so much, so much.
I forgot about that. Yeah, I guess the Over the Hills and Far Away thing, maybe that is on this song taken from that nursery rhyme then, yeah. No, I remember hardly anything about this song. I sent this one in on stream a while ago. I barely remember any of this. I said it was mid? I kind of said it was mid. It's on my liked songs. Favorite Christmas song? I don't know. Nancy Griffith? I'm not familiar. Page on acoustic guitar, something else. Interesting fade. Yeah, I agree. I'm liking this so far. This song, I guess the song in a sec. I'll let this outro play out. Okay, that was a solid track. I hardly... Oh, pause, hello? No, didn't want to pause there for a sec. I hardly remembered anything about that song, to be honest. I've heard it before, obviously, been sent it in on streams. And I've probably just heard it in passing before as well, because it's a fucking massive song. But yeah, I didn't really remember much about it. And coming back to it, I still think it's a great track. But... I don't know. This one, Over the Hills and Far Away, that's like a song... that when you hear Led Zeppelin, that's one of like their most talked about songs. I don't really see it. It's a great track. I'm gonna start with like the general score I would give it. I'd give it an 8.3. I think it's still a great song. I'd come back to it on its own. Wouldn't skip it in album context. Great song still. But this, one of their best, really? I don't see it. Especially in comparison to what was going on Zeppelin 4. This kind of just feels like... I don't know, not necessarily a step back, but it feels like a more low-key version of that. This album is very, I will say, low-key so far. It's just them kind of, after making the fucking masterpiece of Zeppelin 4, it just feels like them taking a bit of a step back and just making a more chill release. It doesn't feel like it's trying to be their best album, I guess. And that's not a bad thing at all. I think that they are allowed to just make a solid album, and that's what this is so far. It's solid. Over the Hills and Far Away. Some great riffs, really cool, breathtaking guitar effects going on throughout that song, like the blending of the acoustic and electric guitar. Easily the best Robert Plant vocal performance up to this point as well. I just don't think it's one of their absolute best, you know? I think it's just a solid 8 out of 10 track, no real problems on it for me. I just wasn't the most impressed by it, you know? It's pretty good. It's pretty great. The Crunge is a tribute to James Brown, Bonzo, and John Paul Jones are animals. This song, I'm going to actually show the album of the year here. This song is not... Oh, for fuck's sake. Give me a sec. So this one? Nope, that's my OBS. There we go. This song is not well received at all. This has a 64 user score. I am concerned. Seeing a 64 on a Led Zeppelin track, that is concerning. I don't know what this is. I've never heard this. It's like the least streamed song on the album by a lot as well. Zeppelin hater arc incoming, yeah. Oh god, here we go. The Crunge. No quarter stoner core, yeah.
I want to tell you about my good thing. I ain't disclosing no names, but he sure is a good friend. I ain't gonna tell you where he comes from, but if I tell you,
What the fuck is this? What? Oh.
won't come again. Hey, I ain't gonna tell you nothing, but I do will, but I know.
I mean, I don't hate this. It's just... I don't get this.
About my girl. I open up a newspaper and what do I see?
Okay. You're kind of getting the funk influence. Yeah, it's funky. You're getting the funk influences on this one. But this... I'm gonna be real. The song kind of, recording-wise and mixing-wise, kind of sounds like shit. There is no balance here. I'm actually confused by this one. I don't know what's going on.
Ah, see my girl. Ah, looking at me. Ooh, and when she walks. Let me tell you, when she
Yeah, it sounds like a demo, yeah.
and when she looks me in my eyes, she's my baby Lord. I wanna make her mine. Oh, tell me, baby, what you want me to do.
The keys don't fit either.
And you want me to love some other man. Oh, then go and call me Mr. Beautiful, no. I don't need no respect from nobody, no.
I'm not stoned enough to get it yet. I don't know. I don't smoke weed, you know, so I guess this one isn't designed for
I ain't
me.
gonna tell you nothing, I ain't gonna tell you no more. No, she's my baby, let me tell you that I love her so. She's the woman I really wanna love her, let me tell you more. Ooh, she's my baby, let me tell you,
Yeah.
she lives next door. She's the one that I know. I ain't going to tell you. I ain't gonna tell you one thing, but you really ought to know. But she's my lover, baby, and I love her so. And she's the one that really makes me 1 and 12. And she's the kind of lover that makes me feel the whole world.
Thank you, Subwasted.
She's the one who really makes me jump and shout. Oh, she's the kind of girl I know what it's all about. Take it on. Take it.
I think the band love this song a lot.
How will you explain?
I can no.
I'm just trying to find
I understand why they love this.
Has anybody seen
As a band, this would be a really fun song to make.
Have you seen the bridge?
I ain't seen the bridge.
Where's that confounded bridge?
Song makes more sense if you know the source material. It's not even a thing. By the end, it wasn't even a thing of it making sense. It was more of a thing of just everything on that song being just so unbalanced. Like, I left that song so confused by every choice. It's not that every choice felt like the wrong choice necessarily. It felt like the most confusing choice to possibly make. Yeah, the singing was off. The synths didn't fit. The bass was way too blown out. The drums felt like they were like constantly on the brink of falling over. Maybe on a re-listen, I'll like this song more, but on a first listen here, I left that song interested, but also very confused. I'm feeling a low 5 on that one, like a 5.3. It's not bad. I'm just kind of down the middle on it because of just how fucking weird that song is. Up next, Dancing Days. How much you pick up now? It was a groundbreaking album at the time. Really? How? I'm actually interested. In what way was this one groundbreaking? I can see it for like Zeppelin 1 and 2, and then probably Zeppelin 4 as well. But this one, I'm not really getting the groundbreaking aspect of this up to this point. It just feels like a collection of like solid songs, but it doesn't really feel like it's pushing the needle in any way, you know? SCP cover this. You can hear a lot of inspiration from the song in their Purple album. I don't know. Yeah, these songs are good. You know, I'm not disliking this out. I think this is actually another very solid album up to this point. But I'm not getting the same like groundbreaking thing that I was getting on Zeppelin 1, Zeppelin 2, and Zeppelin 4, if that makes sense. If anything, it feels like them just taking a little step back and making something fun. Context of 1973. Yeah, but in what specifically about it makes it groundbreaking? Because I'm hearing a lot of this, and it just seems in line with their first four, except just not quite as refined. Guitars are great on this one. That is one thing I'll give this song. The guitars are easily the standout. Like a Rolling Stones song, kind of. Okay. Decent bounce back after the previous track, I suppose. That's a fun song. It's not really one that I'd see myself coming back to casually. Because I don't feel like it really just had anything that stood out about it. It kind of just felt like, you know, safe enough, funky track, some cool guitar stuff going on. But I don't know, this album is just, outside of the Rain song, this album doesn't really have the same wow factor that I'm used to. It's just a little, it just feels very standard, you know? Sure, they are switching it up a little bit by adding some, like, funk elements in here. But not to a degree that's, like, blowing my mind. It doesn't feel like a complete reinvention of their sound like Zeppelin 3 was. It just kind of feels like them sort of treading the same ground again, just with some minor tweaks, just with some minor implementation of a different sound. And while I'm liking this album, while I think it's good, it definitely does just feel a little like, oh, this is, we just had Zeppelin 4 and now we have this. It's like we're going from up here, like all the way up here, to being here, which is still high, but it's a big step down. And you can kind of feel them trying to find their footing again after making such a monumental release throughout this. That song was fine. It was funky. It was fun. It was a decent track. I'd give this one like another low 7, 7.2, 7.3. But yeah, I wouldn't really return to that one on its own at all. This video, I'm gonna get shit for this one. Oh god, I am gonna get a fucking list of very, very angry comments telling me I'm too dumb to understand this. Rest of it should get higher. Up next we have the biggest song on the album, actually. We have Diamaker. Diamaker? How do you say that? Reggae? We got a reggae influence track? Jamaica? Oh, Jamaica. Okay, I see. Okay. I guess that's why it's reggae influenced. Yeah, Dark Side of the Moon did come out the same year as this. Huh. Dark Side of the Moon, very good. Okay, it's pronounced Jamaica. Okay. Nothing will ever be as bad as that. Fucking Elton John track. Bonham hated this song. It is a very abrupt change in style to go from kind of like funky hard rock straight into like a reggae rock song. Is that... I like that he has kind of like those different vocal takes making like a little ch sound as like a kind of like a shaker thing. That's pretty cool.
I still love you so. I can't let you go. I love you. Oh, baby, I love you.
This listening to. We've already done Zeppelin 2. I have a video on that up on my channel right now. He had a difficulty with reggae drumming, really. I guess when you get so used to playing rock drums that you have like reggae where you gotta like drop the one. Yeah. Why does that guitar sound like that? Jesus. Sounds like it's being like recorded from a completely different room, like down the hall. I agree, yeah. That's cool. I just noticed that bass line. Lots of cool stuff going on with the bass here. Kind of an awkward fade. That was a fun one. That was actually a pretty fun one. If you told me there was a Led Zeppelin song of them, you know, doing reggae rock, I would be like, okay, that's definitely some bullshit off of their later albums that people don't like that much. And that when I get to it, I'm going to hate it. But no, they actually did that pretty well. It felt like it stayed very true to their style, and I feel like it implemented reggae in a very tasteful way. It didn't feel like on that fucking Elton John song, where it's just kind of like, the entire way through, you know? You just kind of start there like, yikes. This sounds like dog shit. No, here it actually sounded pretty fun. You know, as much as I'm, like, not as wildly impressed by this album, it is nice to see them at least taking the sound in a kind of different direction, adding funk, adding some reggae on that song as well. It's nice to see they are still branching out, even if it's not, like, the most abrupt, insane change. I finished listening to Godspeed. Why did I not stop the live stream? Because I'm not stopping the live stream just so you can listen to Godspeed You Black Emperor. Okay? Listening to that's probably better than watching this anyway. Yeah, that song's fun. It's a fun track. 8.4, I think. Not the most mind-blowing thing in the Zeppelin discography, but it's a fun, silly, reggae-influenced track that I think is pretty nice. Up next we have No Quarter. Starting with the electronics? Interesting. Whoa. Nice bass hit there. He had some stepped hi-hats going on there a second ago. They were really subtle. They were really nice there. Kind of added some extra texture to the drums. The volume is cranked all the way up, but I don't do drugs, I'm afraid. So that's that's a step that's not a step I'm willing to take in my life just for the sake of this album, unfortunately.
Close the door, put out the light.
What's the Game Awards later? Maybe.
No, they won't be home tonight. The snow falls hard, and don't you know?
That's actually genuinely unsettling vocal effect. That'll be in the, yeah, exactly. When I'm in my mid-30s and I've become washed. Nah, I'm joking. Also, if I have to take another substance to be able to enjoy the music, that's not a good sign about the music, you know? If the music's only good when your brain is literally fried, then, you know. That's not me saying the album's bad, by the way. The album's still good. Even when I'm not, you know, fucking baked. Was not expecting the piano. Nice. These electronics are really well implemented as well. Actually aged pretty great. Sound really nice. Very menacing bass tone as well. So, like, rattly. Playing 16ths on the hi-hat. You don't see John Bonham doing that a lot. That's pretty cool. Effects on electric piano. New PFP. I like it. It's Christmassy. Very satisfying soloing over that section as well.
Side by side with them. Devil mocks their every step. Snow drives by the foot that's slow. The dogs of doom are howling more. Oh. Carry news that must get through. To build a dream for me and you. Oh, thinking about that.
Exactly. Okay. See, now that was pretty incredible. Seriously. That song felt like it was that same, like, astonishing, like, insanely impressive type feel that I get from, say, like, songs off of Zeppelin 4. My mum's calling me. Give me a sec. What was I saying? God damn, I always have to... There's always at least one distraction. There's always one. Yeah, that song felt like it was on the same level of quality as, like... for the Ocean, I should watch the MS373 live video. Or audio only, so much better. Now, we gotta listen to the album version. We gotta be fair. And choose a version that gets put on the album. Because if I listen to if I listen to like a different version, then I'm not that's not fair on like the album as a whole, because I'm not judging the album. I'm judging the album with specifically cherry picked best versions of the song. You know, I'd be down to check out a live performance of it at some time though. A live performance of it at some point even. Jesus. Yeah, that song's fucking incredible, seriously. That is just so effectively unsettling and just so odd. There is just something, it feels like just listening to someone on, like, the brink of death, just telling, like, this fucked up, horrific story or something like that. The vocal effect was, like, actually genuinely unnerving. It's so fucking effective, seriously, like, shockingly so. I also think that just how grand and how larger than life and wide in scope this song is, they do it so well on here, like, even better than they did on the Rain song, in my opinion. That song literally felt like it was just this big, massive, sweeping thing, in the same way that, again, songs off of, like, Zeppelin 2 and Zeppelin 4 were. And done just to, like, the same effect. It had just as much impact. That one is, like, a 9.8 to a 10. That is, like, what I've been waiting for this whole album right there. That was, like, that is worth it for everything else, just to get a song like that. That is a practically perfect track. No complaints from me. Last up, final song, we have The Ocean. Whoa, hold on. Okay, you get a bar of, you get a 4/4 and then a bar of 7. All the songs are better live? Yeah, it does seem like this. Most of the songs on here would be a lot better live. Stole this song from the Beastie Boys, yeah. Having that one bar of 7 in there just makes the song feel so fucking unstable. Almost to a fault, to be honest. My fucking internet went out. Are we back? Hello? We should be back, right? Yeah, my internet very, very kindly decided to disconnect from my PC for a couple seconds there. It's been doing that recently. Even on the old PC. It just decides, yeah, fuck you, I'm disconnecting. No reason. I'm just gonna disconnect. Gonna do the live performance. Yeah, after I write the album of the year review, I'll watch the live performance of this one. Wait, really? Damn. What up, everyone? Shit. Exactly, I'm famous. Whoa! Okay. No, I've never seen any of the Ocean's 11 films. That bass tone's fucking disgusting, Jesus. Great fucking soloing here as well. Have you seen the first two? Fucking doing doo-wops in the background, that's pretty fun. Hey. Ending on one of the stronger notes. Nice. Not bad. Hold on. Is there somebody in here? No, it's fades. Pretty great closer. Nice. Album definitely ends on one of its strongest points. Absolutely. That song was just a big, boisterous, I don't know, just dumb fun way to finish this, you know? It's got a really heartfelt performance. It's one of the better written songs on the album up to this point. Great fucking soloing throughout this one. Cool fills and shit from John Bonham. I like how just uneasy and unsteady it feels, having been in 4/4 and then having a random bar of 7 after that. Kind of gives it sort of like a stopping and starting kind of feel. Almost to a fault. At certain points it did get maybe a little bit on my nerves. A couple of times throughout the song, just feeling like the song is very uneven. But for the most part, I didn't really mind it. Yeah. Great way to finish. Hey, this album definitely ends on its two strongest notes in my opinion. Well, two of its strongest notes. That one's a flat 9 for me. Very, very strong way to close this. Just a delightful, silly, fun song. No complaints from me. I need to listen to Ruab. Sound by this Indian guy, Danji, and people have been comparing it to T-Pat. Really? Comparing it to T-Pat, Jesus. Damn. It was kind of like a Zeppelin 4 song. Yeah, it reminded me of Zeppelin 4. Like, that's the part of the la la la. I was probably distracted by my internet going down at that point. There was a little bit in there where the fucking Wi-Fi went down and I had to fucking speedrun fix that. Yeah, that was fucking Led Zeppelin 5. Houses of the Holy. This is not Led Zeppelin 5, it's Houses of the Holy. Yeah. Great album, honestly. Listen, for the problems that I did have with this album, which there were a few, it's still a great album, regardless. I think it's mainly just because this came right after Zeppelin 4, which is just a literal masterpiece. Such an insane statement of an album to just have out there, especially after Zeppelin 3 as well. This one feels like a minor step back, but it's still a fun album regardless. It has plenty of great songs. It's going to be a very re-listenable album, I think. I imagine it will probably grow on me on a re-listen. I think it was mainly just an adjusting thing after having, you know, Zeppelin 4 being the previous one, I guess. So it might grow on me a little bit on a re-listen. But, perhaps the best way to describe this album is it has a promising start, but because of Rain song in the middle it gets a little shy, but ends very well with the last 2 tracks. Yeah. I feel like another thing with this album is I feel like it could have leaned into the funk a little bit more. There is funk influence here, definitely, but I feel like they could have done more with it, you know? You get the Crunge and Dancing Days, which are 2 kind of funky tracks, and then Jamaica, which I'm guessing, based on what I've been told is how you say that, Jamaica is like a full-on reggae rock track. I wish they did more stuff like that, where it's just this, them just trying something completely new, completely different. But a lot of this felt like just kind of standard Zeppelin, just not quite on the same level as the previous albums. I will say this is definitely, up to this point, probably my least favorite, but not by a large margin or anything. This is far from a bad album. Compared to most albums, this thing is definitely a diamond in the rough. This is still a great album regardless. I don't think it's bad. It's just my least favorite up to this point. It's definitely a grower. You like it more even after this listen? Yeah, I mean, I'm going to re-listen to it before I get the video out, so any updated thoughts will be added in and stuff. I am going to add up the scores, and then I will tell you what the big number for the album is. Okay, I'm feeling an 8. Worst time to stutter. I am feeling an 8.1 out of 10 on this album. Still an 8 out of 10. It's still great. Okay, Led Zeppelin have yet to have an album beneath an 8 out of 10 for me. I'd still put this handily as an A-tier album, you know? It just, you know, it has its flaws. Definitely the weakest of the bunch up to this point, but it's still great. It's like Led Zeppelin are still one of the most like consistent bands discography-wise, especially listening to all of their shit in order. They're just a consistent band, man. They're just, all of their shit is just so damn fun. Gaming stream later? Maybe. Possibly. Perhaps. I'll have to see. Hold on a sec, I'm going to fill in the scores and number of the year real quick. Alright, stream, don't go anywhere. I am going to do the outro for the video, then we have an album of the year review to write, and I'm going to watch the live performance of the final song. The guy with the motorbike is back. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Let me know what you think of this album down below and how does it compare to other Zeppelin albums for you. Check out all of my other reactions to the Zeppelin albums. I have them all in the playlist, or you can just find them on my recently uploaded videos. We're going to be doing the rest of their albums as well. Let me know what other albums you'd like to see me listen to in the future as well. Links in the description to my Discord, my album of the year, my Twitter, and my second channel. Check those out if you haven't. Like and sub if you haven't as well, on our way to 2K. And yeah, I will see you all whenever I next stream or upload. Bye-bye. Not too bad. What was that? About an hour and 20-minute recording? Something like that? Hour and 15? Not too bad. Gonna get this video probably out Monday, I think. Yeah, streaming tomorrow. Gonna be doing a catch-up on albums I missed this year. Stream Saturday. Gonna be streaming Sunday as well. So yeah, this is gonna be coming out Monday. And then Tuesday we're gonna be filming... Oh, you know, Tuesday. What's coming out Tuesday? I need to actually check the schedule to see what album I have lined up for Tuesday. Because I forget which one's next. LCD Sound System is on Tuesday. Huh? You getting this and then LCD Sound System? Missed it? Hey, this is gonna get... You can watch the VOD back, and this will also be turned into a video on Monday as well. So don't worry. Hey, let's write this album of the year review real quick. Which album? I've not decided which album I'm gonna do yet. It's either gonna be This Is Happening or is it the self-titled? I think. Love the Santa Hat. Thank you, thank you. Schedule's hella packed. Exactly, and I've decided we're gonna be doing the Weezer discography after the Zeppelin discography. Chat. Will I ever do a Ruab reaction? Possibly. It wouldn't be anytime soon because I do have a very like packed schedule. It's very like it's completely filled right now. But maybe at some point down the road. Yeah. Rate the album. The album cover kind of fucking sucks. I don't like the album cover. It's really ugly. How's the new computer? It's having a couple of strange issues. Like it will randomly disconnect me from the internet and shit like that. It doesn't happen often, but it's done that a couple times, and I don't know why. I think it's just because I don't have like a proper cooling system in it. Max is coming to put that in tomorrow. So hopefully that should fix all the problems. But besides that, it runs shit really well. It's way better than any computer I've had up to this point. Yeah. I can play Fortnite on the PC, and exactly, I can play it on the PC instead of the PlayStation, exactly. Physical Graffiti will probably be next Thursday, I think. For the first 4 albums, I did them in chunks of 2. Like, I listened to Zeppelin 1 and 2 in the same stream, and then Zeppelin 3 and 4 in the same stream. And I would have done the same for Physical Graffiti today, but Physical Graffiti is an hour and a half, which means we'd be going for at least 2.5 more hours. And there is not a chance in hell. So no, that's gonna be next week. Gonna play or stream any new games like I couldn't before. CS streams are gonna be a thing. I'm gonna be able to record CS now as well. So expect Counter-Strike videos. Zeppelin 6, can't wait. I actually can't wait for Physical Graffiti, dude. Still my most excited album in the discography, definitely. Don't want to use abbreviations, that's cringe. Okay. 8.1, that score does feel a little high. It did, maybe it's just because I was more highlighting the negatives than the positives, I guess. Because I'm so used to just fucking glazing all the time with this band. I'm so used to just literally complimenting everything. That with this one, when I actually do have complaints, I kind of feel like I need to stress them and emphasize them a little more. I really want to watch Nosferatu. Everything I have heard about that film has been incredible. People seem to love it. I've not actually seen the original. Not the original. It's based on the Francis Ford. Well, it's kind of like a retelling of the Francis Ford Coppola Nosferatu film, from what I've heard, and I've not even seen that. But yeah, I really want to watch Nosferatu. I've never actually seen a horror film in a cinema before, so. Song remains the same, and Rain Song are perfect, pairing especially live. Over the Hills and Far Away is insanely amazing live. On How the West One, of course, No Core is fantastic live as well. This definitely seems like a live album. Like, these songs feel like they're more designed for a live setting. Which, it's difficult to judge a studio album on that. But I've seen horror films. I've seen horror films, just never in a cinema before. I've never seen one. Actually, well, besides the 2016 Goosebumps film, when I was like, the film would have come out in October of 2016, so I was still 9 years old. I wasn't quite 10 years old yet. By the way, chat. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. 98 followers. We can get to 100. I didn't. It came up on my subscription thing yesterday because I'm just subscribed to Jordy Greep's channel. But yeah, I didn't end up watching it. You saw Black Phone in the set. That's the one with Ethan Hawke, isn't it? Where he plays the guy who kidnaps the children. Is that film? All right, let's watch this. Let's watch this live performance of The Ocean. Led Zeppelin, The Ocean, live. Yeah, I watched Dead Meat's video on that. It was the Madison Square Garden performance, right? It's on their channel. I guess, you know, if they're putting a live performance on their fucking channel, it must be pretty good. Yeah, I saw Dead Meat's video on that one. The film looks interesting. I don't know. Here's the thing. When it comes to like super... I'm kind of hesitant to watch horror films because when it comes to like really intense and gory shit, that does kind of like... It does disturb me a bit. But not all the time. I'm a little desensitized to it, and then sometimes it really gets me, and I'm just like, I feel physically sick. I don't know. I'm very hesitant to watch horror films a lot of the time. This recording is amazing. This shit sounds just as good, like recording wise, as the fucking studio version of this. This is such a... Yeah, that's pretty incredible. I'd say that shit sounds like even better than, in terms of like what it's going for with the mix, obviously. I'd say the mixing on that's better than the album. Honestly. We actually got through that entire live performance of the stream getting taken down as well, yeah. Which is nothing shy of a fucking miracle. Hey, not bad. Okay. Yeah, great live performance. Fantastic band chemistry on stage. Performances are great. Recording that shit was fantastic. Camera quality surprisingly good for a 70s live performance recording as well. Yeah, that show looked hyped as hell. Looked hype as hell. Having like the wall of amps on both sides of the drum kit as well. That's pretty cool. They got the fucking ridiculous 70s outfits as well. That's fun to see. That's pretty cool. Yeah, great live performance. Wish I could have... There are lots of bands that like I wish I could have gotten to see live. Like Talking Heads. Wish I could have gotten to see live. What's it called? Fucking, I honestly wish I could have seen the Beatles live. I feel like maybe their live shows might have sucked, but yeah, I feel like seeing the Beatles live would have been fun, and then obviously Led Zeppelin as well would have been a great live show. It says remastered. Wait, did it? Let me get back on the video here. HD remaster. When was this uploaded? A year ago? Oh, 2nd of June 2020. It might actually be AI upscaling. How the fuck have they done this? I've never understood that. How do you, like, HD remaster, like, an old video recording? How does that work? Because that doesn't seem like it would make any sense. I don't know. Anyway, I think that's going to be it for me. The live shows were good, but they were better in the studio. There's one footage of like a really early live show that I saw where they were going fucking crazy with it, and that looked kind of fun. But I don't know, from like the other live shows, I don't know, they seem a little hit and miss in terms of like their live performances, which, to be fair, there weren't that many to even go off of because, you know, they fucking never played any live shows after the halfway point in their discography, but besides like the rooftop thing and stuff like that. The the fucking AI Beatles song that they put out, that was certainly something. You just joined? Unlucky. We're literally just about to finish. Yeah, that's it for me. Yeah, good recording. Didn't take me too long. Gonna get this video out Monday. Then Tuesday we're gonna be filming LCD Sound System, either the self-titled album or This Is Happening. Not too sure which one yet. Yeah, thank you guys for being here. Among Us later? Oh yeah, Among Us. Yeah, I'm down for some Among Us later. Yeah, Crocky, DHD Bling, Addison, Stanley, Ryan K, Matthew Ashman, Spaghetti Lee, Joe? Is that just pronounced Joe? However I say your name, thank you for being here as well. Dawston, Subwasted, everyone who has been here this stream, thank you for being here. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe if you haven't. Important. We're trying to hit 2K. Go watch the rest of the Led Zeppelin series if you haven't. And yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow for a viewer music submission live stream. Probably going to be around 7:30. Okie doke. Joao is pronounced? Portuguese? Okay. Yeah, thank you guys for being here. See you guys later.